You're probably striking out a little too much, and switching to no stride might help with that. So let's talk about the right way to do it. But before we do, make sure you smash that follow button, because I'm dropping hitting tips each week that are guaranteed to make you a better baseball player.
For a while in my career, I used this giant leg hit to help time up and load against the pitcher.
And it did work pretty well for me, but I struck out a lot.
Then going to my senior year of college, I decided to go no stride.
And I went from striking out 45 times to 22 times my senior year. So let's talk about the right way to do it. A common misconception is that you actually lose power when you take your stride out of your swing. That may be true to a certain extent.
I'm gonna have more power getting my entire body to this giant leg kick and hitting through the ball than I would just with a no stride.
But what I noticed when I tested this is my max exit velocity did go down a little bit when I went no stride, but my average exit velocity went up. I was a lot more consistent with finding the barrel. And it showed in season. I went from hitting 5 home runs my junior year to hitting 9 my senior year. So here's the right way to do no stride.
We still wanna have some rhythm and timing in our swing. I don't wanna be standing like a statue.
Maybe that works for some guys, but that never worked for me.
I wanna have some flow in my swing, some hand movement, feeling loose and relaxed. Now, to time with the pitcher, I like to turn my heel and engage my hips into my load, similar to how I would in a leg kick, but without my foot leaving the ground. And as you can see, my hands are working with this front heel as well. As I load that, I begin to load my hands. And that works as a timing mechanism for me. As that pitcher starts to break his hands and work down the mound, I'm starting to load that heel in my hands and time it up. If it's a fastball, I get that heel down and drive. If I re-spin and see off speed, I ride that heel a little bit longer
and sink it in my front side to buy me a little bit more extra time. Shohei Ohtani does this, and Trey Turner does this when he has 2 strikes. And I think it's the best way to not lose any rhythm or timing when you're doing no stride. No stride doesn't work for everybody, but you're not gonna lose your rhythm, you're not gonna lose your timing, and you're not gonna lose your power. So if you're willing to try it out with 2 strikes to start. So make sure you smash that follow button for all things baseball, and let's defeat Dallas.